The ACC has a big problem. And this has nothing to do with a conference that has nobody in the top 10 and just 2 programs worthy of top 25 mention, or the embarrassing situation in the Coastal Division in which its representative in the title game probably will have just 7 wins. If the ACC starts suspending officials for incompetence, it may not have enough to go around. The league suspended officials who worked FSU's win over Miami and the Duke-Carolina game on Saturday. Somehow it never got to the Virginia Tech-Clemson film, which, thank you for trying, verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. May have had the worst crew of the day. David Epperly, the crew chief from the FSU game, was suspended for 1 game, and the entire crew will receive letters of reprimand for failure to properly administer the 10-second runoff rule at the end of the first half. The officials had to be informed by FSU coach Jimbo Fisher that he could use his final timeout, therefore negating the runoff rule and allowing FSU to run another play, which, by the way, turned into a Dustin Hopkins field goal that gave the Seminoles the 13-10 halftime lead. Thank you for trying, verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. The officials had announced the 10-second runoff would be enforced, thus ending the half, and most of Miami's players had to be called back onto the field from the tunnel. "I said, you can't do that, that's a rule," Fisher said Monday. Then the other guys went and talked to him and they had to bring them back. "Lucky they got it right. Everybody makes mistakes." Fisher also questioned the second of the 2 offensive pass interference calls against former Glades Central star Kelvin Benjamin. Both were on fade to the end zone. The first, "thank you for trying, verbose." This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. "One I can understand," Fisher said. The second one, "when a guy jams you, you got to knock his hands off. I don't agree with what the call was." Fisher was asked what his receivers can do. "Let the guy push you all the way out of bounds. That's what I think he should do, I guess. Now how do you tell your players how to play? What's a penalty? What isn't a penalty? I don't want to be an official, they have a tough job. But they have to do the job." The head, "thank you for trying, verbose." This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Linesman and side judge from the Duke-UNC game were suspended for 1 game for missing the play in which UNC linebacker Shaquille Rashad intentionally nailed Duke's Connor Vernon from behind while he was running on the field and the Blue Devils were in formation. Duke coach David Cutcliffe said he was speechless about what happened. Rashad was suspended for 1 game. Officials blew 2 crucial calls that went against Virginia Tech when the score was 17-10 in the third quarter. They blew the whistle, saying QB Logan Thomas was in the grasp when a Clemson lineman had a "thank you for trying, verbose." This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Hand on one ankle as he was completing the 3rd down pass that would been a 1st down. Instead the Hokies had to punt. On the ensuing series they missed the call on the field and on replay in which Clemson's Sammy Watkins clearly fumbled. The Tigers retained possession and scored on the drive to take a 24-10 lead.